Before I start this vlog, I want to shout out to Mara. He was in my live stream yesterday. He donated $5. I want to thank you. I appreciate you for that. I gotta go rush to a job interview at Walgreens. After that, I'm not sure what else I'm gonna do. Today's just kind of like a regular day for me where I'm just gonna be like literally doing nothing. But I'm about to go head to this job interview at Walgreens right now. As far as with this job interview, I definitely feel like it went the best. You know, I was told that, you know, Friday I would know. Of course, definitely have other interviews. That they usually say that a lot, but it's true. So I guess by Friday I would know, which is in like 2 days from now, if I get the job at Walgreens. I gotta walk right now because as far as the interview, right, I think the reason is it might be difficult for, you know what, I'm gonna wait till I get to McDonald's and then I'm gonna talk about it because I feel like this is not like, I'm gonna go to McDonald's right now. I appreciate it, bro. 2020 you first saw me? Alright. Which video did you see? Alright. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. He said he just saw my TikTok. Positive energy, man. Shout out to that brother, man. Gave me some positive energy. I appreciate that. So I wanted to talk within McDonald's, but because the music is playing, I don't want my video to get demonetized. So I'm just gonna talk out here. So again, just got out of Walgreens interview. I feel like the interview went a lot better, but I probably made a few mistakes. Well, not few mistakes, like I do think I came off a little bit desperate with, you know, I got open availability. I could work any position, things like that. Like sometimes that's not a good thing, especially when they have options. You know what I mean? You don't want to come off too desperate in anything in life because people are going to just, that really pushes a lot of people away. It's possible that I might not get the job, you know. And shout out to the guy that, there was a guy that came in. Well, he was in McDonald's and, you know, he just approached me and said like, you know, I see you trying to do better. You know, I appreciate that, you know, because obviously, you know, there is some people that know who I am and recognize me. And a lot of times people don't say nothing to me, you know what I mean? And I understand that, you know, I have this reputation of like a savage and things of that nature. But, you know, I'm going to find a place to eat my food. I don't know. I mean, I could go back in, but I don't feel like, oh yeah, what I'm about to say is that, about the job interview, like where I live currently is real far from where I'm at right now. So I felt like that was kind of like a little bit of a red flag. Like you don't want to hire somebody that lives in two different cities. Like, you know, I live in a completely different city right now. So that's kind of like, why would I hire somebody that has to travel kind of far, you know? But that's how I get job interviews. Like I have to apply to so many different locations, and it increases the chances of me getting jobs, you know. But it also could be a bad thing when, you know, you walk into a job interview and they're like, well, damn, why are you applying to this location when you live over here? You know what I mean? So that's kind of it. I gotta find a place to eat my food because I'm kind of hungry and I'm bored, and they go the bus right there. If I'm being honest on how I genuinely feel about the Walgreens interview, I don't think I'm gonna get the job, if I'm just being completely honest. Especially if she does have multiple interviews that, you know what I'm saying, depending on how many people she's trying to hire, I think it's a slim chance that I can really get the job. That's just how I feel. But I do feel like this interview went a lot better than the other interviews where I probably made a mistake with like really, like sometimes I talk too much, you know what I mean? And I try not to, but if I don't talk enough, sometimes that could be a problem too. Because then it'd be like, it might seem like you're trying to hide something. I don't know. I'm eventually gonna find a job. Like I know that. Like it might not be at Walgreens, but it'll be somewhere else. Before I end the vlog, I just wanted to show you my iMac. It's not working. It hasn't been working for the last day. It's been like this for hours. I shut it off, cut it back on, shut it off, cut it back on. The reason why I'm bringing this up in the vlog is because it seems like there's an issue with my iMac that I can't fix, and I can't afford to replace it. So all of my vlogs is gonna be edited on iMovie, which is gonna be on my iPhone. And if I'm editing vlogs on my iPhone, then it's gonna be a lot more difficult for me to put out better content. Not to say like my video editing isn't the best, but it's gonna be, the quality is gonna go down a lot more, because when I do my vlogs and I'm editing on iMovie, I'm not going to edit my mistakes as much. So for example, as I'm talking right now, I'm talking for the vlog, and let's say I make a mistake, I have two choices. I could re-record it, or I could just leave the mistake in it, because to edit all my mistakes out on a phone, it's not as comfortable as my iMac, where I could use my mouse and I could use my shortcuts and edit like just comfortably, like sitting down, versus on my phone. It's kind of like, where's my other phone? Oh, it's over there. But yeah, for example, I would usually edit out a lot of parts in my vlogs, and now that my editing is going to be a lot harder for me because I don't have my iMac, unfortunately. I'm gonna try to fix it, but it's been like this for more than 24 hours now. That if you're consistently watching my vlogs or whatever, like the vlogs going on forward until I'm able to replace my iMac, which is not going to be anytime soon, the vlogs they're kind of just going to be very simple. I'm going to have to make things a lot simpler for my editing process. And sometimes I'm going to make mistakes that, I'm not even going to bother to fix them. So, yes, like right here, I would have edited out some of the things that I didn't know exactly what to say, how to say it. So you're going to get a lot more transparency from me, because you're going to see some of the mistakes. And if I feel like I make a big mistake, if I say something or if I don't say something, then I'm just gonna have to re-record. But sometimes like doing reshoots and like re-recording, sometimes it's like that gets annoying sometimes, depending on what I'm talking about and what I want to say. So yeah, that's just for my following that's watching me consistently. I'm still having issues with my iMac, so yeah, I think my phone was ringing. Let me see. So yeah, my phone, look at all these calls right here. I'm gonna just show y'all right here. You see all of that? That's debt collectors right there. They trying to see, you see Credit One Bank, and then the other ones pretending like they'll call from phone numbers. I'm in a lot of debt right now, so they calling me like crazy. That's just credit card companies, and I owe cash advances and stuff like that. They do this every day. They're annoying the hell out of me, man. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Far as and people that's watching me consistently, you're gonna notice that a lot of my video vlog it's gonna be a long time till I could replace my iMac, and I just don't want to edit on my phone, because it's just not as comfortable, and it's not as easy, and I'm just gonna be a little bit more lazy with it. So a lot of the videos is just gonna be it is gonna be whatever it is. So but I just want to let people know, like, when you notice, like right now I'm only focused on quality and quantity, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Not quality. I'm focused on quantity and consistency. So the quality of my vlogs are not going to be as good, because I'm going to be making mistakes, and it's going to be clear that I'm making mistakes and I'm not editing it out. So I just want that to be known, because I really think there's a serious issue with my iMac, and I can't fix it. So, and I don't got the money to replace it. So that's it.